And our second question, what are the biggest cybersecurity risks that you see for your clients as we charge through the 2020s?
I think right now, Dave, we're in an interesting time for two chief reasons. Number one is the increased use of artificial intelligence, depending upon the organization, whether they're a commercial enterprise or a public enterprise, such as a federal or a state agency. Everyone is looking to leverage artificial intelligence. And again, depending upon the industry that you're in, or whether you're a federal agency or a state agency or a local agency, there's going to be rules and regulations that you have to adhere to formally if you choose to use artificial intelligence. So that's the primary reason. Another reason for this, Dave, is that because we've practiced now at an international level with the most discreet clientele in the world in financial services, healthcare, other industries, and for public entities, every great once in a while, the stars get aligned and there's a confluence of burgeoning compliance requirements that are put upon industry or are put upon a public entity at the federal, state, or local level. This is one of those times. So rather than work your way through these risk assessment criterias or these risk management frameworks, you need a formal advisory partner like we are to help you optimize your resources as you attack those, because each one of those is going to have a different standard of care and is going to have different requirements that are put upon you that you're going to have to adhere to in order to satisfy those individual requirements. So it's really twofold right now. So it's a particularly interesting time, Dave.
And now, just to clarify one point, you mentioned the significance of artificial intelligence. Does that make the job of cybersecurity more difficult? And if so, what's happening there?
It does, Dave. We have across industry and to some degree in public entities, as I've just referenced, elements of artificial intelligence has been used for more than a decade. Some of the viewers might be familiar with the phrase continuous monitoring. Well, in the cybersecurity world, continuous monitoring often utilizes elements of artificial intelligence and has for some time. Now we're at a point where in different elements of cybersecurity, whether it's a deepening of the use of AI in continuous monitoring or in other elements of cybersecurity, the use of artificial intelligence is on the rise. And so there are institutions that are already, and I know this because we are working with clients now that are in this category of critical infrastructure. Organizations are looking at frameworks such as the NIST artificial intelligence framework or the ISO International Standards Organization artificial intelligence standard, in order so that they can produce artifacts that are leveraged within their environment to produce artifacts that are then shared twofold, Dave, with their internal users, whether it be investor relations or compliance or their legal community, and simultaneously use with their external stakeholders, such as their customers, their prospect customers, or their regulators. So there's a huge opportunity to develop a proper strategy based on these accepted new burgeoning AI frameworks and standards that we can apply for a client to help them satisfy any such requirements. And we're doing that today.